Good morning and happy Thursday. I'm meteorologist Casey Sherman bringing you an update on the weather. The changes specifically we've seen here as we've headed into really the past 24 hours, along with is going to be some changes for the upcoming holiday weekend. So let's take a look outside right now. There is a check-in on Lake Travis where we currently have low clouds back with us. Lake Travis, I'm sure a very popular destination for this weekend as we will be looking at, of course, Memorial Day weekend happening this weekend. And we are going to be tracking a chance for some storms as we get into your Memorial Day weekend forecast, which I'll be breaking down in just a bit. Out the door right now, though, low clouds. The reason why those have returned, it's because in the return of that higher humidity. It was nice to feel that little break from it yesterday, but dew points back up 70s now today. We're feeling that kind of tropical air back with us. 70s, 80s across the area. Austin Airport at 79 degrees. You're sitting at 81 for Can't Breathe. Those winds currently at around 6 miles per hour. Here's the front, that shore area, if you remember, on Tuesday, it's now lifting back northward as a front, and as it does so, there is that surge of humid air back in with us where those dew points are all rebounding back into low to middle 70s across the state of Texas. We're feeling the case of the muggies again here across the area, which led to this warmer start to the day. We had 60s, of course, yesterday because of humid air that has since surged back into the region. It was tougher to cool things down. Many of us across the area, we only saw those lows in the middle and upper 70s again. Now warms up here at 81 for Austin, 81 for San Marcos. Most of us currently sitting in the upper 70s. Where we are running warmer than this time yesterday, between about 5 to 10 degrees. We continue with that tropical air through the good majority of the day to humid airs as dew points will be ranging in the 60s, low 70s as we say goodbye to that nice little break we had yesterday. Of course, the humidity coupled with what's still going to be these air temperatures in the middle and upper 90s means we see the return of these triple-digit heat indices beginning today. In fact, we'll see that and continuing through Friday. It's going to be hot Saturday and Sunday, appropriately enough for the unofficial start of summer heading into this holiday weekend. We're looking at that heat index of about 103 degrees for both days, hot and also humid. Not a bad weekend to be cool and staying cool, but again, we will be talking about that storm chance coming up in a bit. Let's talk about today, though. Low clouds to start, clearing out, sunshine to return by this afternoon. We will be looking at the chance for some isolated showers and storms. Remember, moisture back in means we've got some of that fuel to produce some of these showers and storms across the area late today and into this evening. This is around 9 o'clock this evening. Could see a few across the area. They'll be pretty hit or miss. Our rain chance is only about a 20% chance, so not all of us receiving rain, but a few of us will. We could be looking at some additional spotty showers and storms as we head into tonight, and then by tomorrow we'll be back to kind of a drier forecast for us as we head into your Friday afternoon and also Saturday afternoon. Today we do have the potential some isolated strong severe storms up towards our hill country zones, Mason County, Llano County, North Burnett County. That's where you have that level 1 out of 5 risk to see severe storms today. High temperatures, average for this time of year, 89 degrees. We're going to be nearly 10 degrees above that for most locations. We're talking about a high of 99 for Llano, 98 for Mason. And again, we're transitioning back to this more humid heat compared to the dry heat that we got to enjoy for a brief period of time yesterday. Overnight lows very similar. Could see an isolated storm overnight tonight, 60s to middle 70s as we kick off your Friday. Friday, of course, probably a pretty big travel day. Locally, we shouldn't have any issues travel-wise. It's going to be a quiet one. Mix of sun and clouds, but it will be hot. The AC, if maybe you're taking a road trip, is going to be cranking. Those highs back into middle and upper 90s, feeling like the triple digit tomorrow afternoon as those winds will persist out of the southeast. Memorial Day weekend, Saturday dry, 99 degrees. It's Sunday that we're going to see some changes. That chance for an isolated thunderstorm increases to more scattered storms on Monday, Memorial Day. That's when we'll actually be tracking a front moving through the area and producing our next best chance for showers and storms. Saturday shouldn't have any really issues if you're heading out and about. Again, pool day, boat day, maybe go grilling outside. You won't have any storms to worry about, though. Yes, it's going to be a toasty one. By Sunday, we start to see those spotty showers and storms across the area. Coverage is going to be a little bit more still on Sunday. Monday is the day that this front sinks southward through the area, and that's where we could be looking at some kind of line pushing through in terms of those shower storms. So we may have the ingredients for some stronger storms across the area. We will have to watch for that severe potential. Of course, that's something that we're going to be nailing the next few days as the picture becomes a little bit clearer. But good news is, I know the timing is not the best, being Memorial Day. I do think we're going to get a pretty decent drink out of water with the Monday Memorial Day pattern and even into early next week. 7-day rainfall totals. Notice while our rain chance through low until Monday, Looks like we still going to be picking up on average between half an inch to up to 2.5 inches of rain in some spots. So this could be a fairly wet system ahead, but we could be looking at for your Memorial Day. Now, also, another kind of good thing with this front, unlike the front that we just had that kind of passed through and just brought us that drop in humidity, this one should actually knock our temperatures down. We go from the upper 90s back to the 80s for the first time in a while for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So that will provide some relief from the very hot conditions that we really had for the good majority of May. 7-day forecast heading into Friday. We keep it dry. Saturday, 99 degrees, still dry. Sunday, that's when we'll start to see that for an isolated storm. And then some scattered storms, of course, as we head into Monday. That front passing through and then eventually leading to what should be that cool down at least by Tuesday, Wednesday. Of course, we will continue to have more details kind of nailed out day by day, especially regarding the timing for those Memorial Day plans and also any kind of threat for severe weather. So stay tuned. We will continue to bring you more updates right here on KV Plus.